What is going on, everybody? It is Juicetra, and welcome to the official episode 1 of my SimCity Let's Play. But also something that is a little bit larger than just myself playing. Myself and a few other people that do the Minecraft thing from the Hermitcraft server and the Minecraft server decided to come together and create one ginormous region where we can all play and have our SimCities. Oh, that's funny. No, it's not funny. What am I talking about? But yeah, we wanted to come together. We wanted to have one ginormous region where we can all play together and interact with our cities. And, well, that's what we're here to do today. And I've been tasked with creating the region. We've talked in a Skype chat about the region we want to choose, the name, and all that stuff. I guess there is one benefit to this for me is that I get to choose the region I want to go into first. But whatever. All the regions are great. I've looked at them and they all look good. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to create a new game. There's 8 regions right now. But not all of them are the right size for us. As you can see, this has got 3 cities, 5 cities, 7 cities. This one has 16, so this is one of our options. This is the Viridian Woods. Then we have the Sunrunner Bay, which is better for 2 people. Then another one for 16, Discovery Delta. Horizon Archipelago, which is only 11, and then the Titan Gorge was 16. But we all came together and decided that we wanted to play in this region here, the Viridian Woods, because it's got the best of all the other 2 16 city regions. We've got a lot of water. We've got channels. Lots of all the cities are pretty much connected by some sort of transportation. So we thought it was the best. Anyways, we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna choose this one. It's got 4 great works, which is where we can all collaborate together, which is kind of cool. But this is a heavily wooded region that features lush green forests fed by lazy rivers flowing through the region. A wide variety of sites and several groups provide many opportunities for mayors to cooperate to fill the region with massive cities. Yes, so let's do that. And we are going to go, I think with this is the name, it was pretty much up in the air. People didn't mind, but we got some feedback on this one, and I think we're going to go with this one. This is one that myself and Joe Hills talked about, which is, there's one away, that's for you. So here we go. It's SimPals. Like SimCity, but we're all pals playing together. And we're going to do a private region. No sandbox, because that's basically cheaty mode creative, which is actually something I might do on my own at some point, because you get a little bit more freedom to build awesome cities. It's a little more fast-paced. But anyways, let's head on to next. And now we have all these different regions. These are those great works locations where we can all collaborate. So there's 4 of them around. But all these regions have different things to offer. For instance, this one's connected with rail and it's got shipping. It doesn't have any coal. It's got a little bit of ore, mainly an oil production place. So it's got a lot of water and some wind. All these regions have the same wind factor, but yeah. So I mean, this one's got none of the ores, but it's got some oil. So this one's a little better suited for like city building. It's kind of cool. It's got like a river down the middle. This one's great for ores and stuff. So basically, as you can see, that they're all different. So everybody's gonna have kind of a different role. The one I was thinking about doing was, oh, wait a second. I looked at this earlier. It looks like it changed. That's weird. No, it didn't change. Was it this one? I think it was this one. Bamberg Basin is what I was looking at. It's got a little bit of everything. It's connected with rail, and it's also got shipping. You got shipping down these ones right here. Close that. The rail's right there. It connects all this. So I was thinking I would do this one. So this one is probably the one I'm going to go with. This one's not bad, but it doesn't have rail, which is kind of a bummer. This one has no shipping, but it's got rail. So I mean, there's a few that have a little bit less. Like this one's got rail, but no shipping as well. But it's got a little bit of everything except for the oil. So, or this one, no rail. What about this one? Berghausen Hills, new city. No oil, but it's, again, no shipping. It's right on the edge. So I think I'm going to go with this one. I think. Yeah, I like this one. I'm going to go with this guy here. I'm going to claim him, and we are going to begin. Claim. Yeah! Play. So you're going to start to see some videos of people uploading this from this region over the next few days. They're getting their first episodes up. I think some of the guys have even talked about just they're going to do their own kind of thing just to get used to it first, but we'll see. Okie dokie, guys. Let's see what we got here. So, as you can see, this is our nice little area. And if you guys haven't watched any SimCity videos yet, there's a little bit of, they give you some help up here. These are your kind of tasks that you should be working on right now. But it's really cool. I mean, like, look at this, my place. It's kind of flat, which is great. We definitely wanted to look at some of the ores and stuff. So you can come down here, and these are all the different data maps, which is really cool. But yeah, coal map. So I've got coal here, which we'll probably want to do some coal mining. There's even some ores here as well. Maybe we'll have our main ore station there. And then oil. Oh my god. So this is crazy. You got to think about how you want to do this. And I'm always on the fence about what I want to do here. I don't know. I mean, we got a lot of oil. And I think with oil we could refine it into fuel and we can ship it over the global market. So I'm thinking we're going to do oil and we'll do ores. Coal we'll leave for now. But it's always good to kind of have an idea of what you want to build to. And I've done this a lot. I've played around with it. I've been playing on a private region with Joe Hills for a while. And we've been messing around. So I kind of have an idea. In those ones I was kind of going crazy a little bit, like just trying to expand quickly. In this I've kind of learned, and after doing that I've learned that it's good to kind of take your time and build slowly, otherwise you're going to go into debt. But what we need to do is we first need to connect our highway, like she says, draw a road from the highway, and then we need to zone some residential. So usually what I like to start off with is it's important to have like big avenues and stuff, because that will attract higher wealth people, which will increase your income over time. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take this high density, or we'll just start with a basic avenue, because you can upgrade this avenue to, you know, a high density and then to a streetcar. Excuse me, something in my throat. Anyway, so we'll just take a medium density avenue, and we're gonna just take it, and you have all these cool different things here. And for those of you guys that have played SimCity before, this is a lot of this stuff, like the roads and kind of what you can do is all totally new. It's totally different than the old games. But I played the old games a ton. But you can have like a straight road, you can have a square road, you can have arced roads, you can have curvy roads, and then you can do like circle roads, which is like cul-de-sacs and stuff, which is really cool. And then you use this button to upgrade. So what we're just going to do is we're going to take the medium density road, and we're just going to take it straight down the middle here. And it's going to be a little, we won't get too expensive here. We're going to start off kind of slow. We'll start with like 5,000 simoleons, like that. That's good. Another thing is I've learned city funding approved, or founding approved. Funding is different, spelled differently. Oh, I do that when I read sometimes. I'm not a bad reader. So now we've connected, which is awesome, and we want to do residential. One of the things that I've experimented with before with roads is doing all the curvy roads and stuff. You kind of waste a lot of space when it comes to plots and stuff, because all like the buildings are usually square. There's no like rounded buildings really, so it makes more sense to have square stuff. So what we'll do is we're just going to take this medium street, and we're going to have at the entrance here is where we're going to have kind of the residential start, because right, we've got our ores over there, our oil, we can do all the oil back there if we really wanted to. So we're going to keep this front area kind of residential. Whoopsies. Go away, go away. Okay, perfect. So what we'll do is we'll just take maybe we'll do a square here, and from here we'll at least just start with one, right? We're kind of wasting some money already with these avenues. They're a little bit more expensive, but that's okay. So now we need to zone. Let's get in here and let's zone some of this. And what I think we'll do is if you press Control, you can actually highlight the whole block. Otherwise, you just like click and drag, which is kind of cool. So we'll do that because we want to leave room to expand the road a little bit. Turn this around, and we'll do right here for now. So we're gonna start off very like quaint, and we're not going to overdo it, because if you overdo it, you kind of get screwed a little bit with what you can expand and build, because you start to run out of money. So what I'll do is we'll do this much for now. Awesome. So now we'll put it into a little bit faster. You're going to see all these guys. These are construction workers. They're starting to build, which is awesome. And then you're going to start to see moving trucks coming in, which is cool. But we need to get power going first, because these have no power yet. People are going to start to complain. Let's actually do this. We're going to start off very slow. So the next thing is we got to get power. And the cheapest, most effective way is wind power. And as you can see, you have like a wind graph that tells you where the wind's coming in. Wherever you have a road, you can place this down and it'll tell you how much miles per hour you're going to get. But usually most of these places, from what I've experienced, is you don't really get too much in terms of more over like 7 to 9 miles per hour. You don't usually get more than that, so it's kind of a pain. What does this guy want? You click on it, take him down. What do you got? What do you want? Hi, Merritt. Don't you want a town hall? Well, the town hall will have access to services like fire, waste disposal, health, and police. I'll do it! Which I think is actually free, to be honest. But first of all, let's do this real quick. We'll take just a nice low-density avenue or street, and we're just going to go out here a little bit, expand it, and then we're going to plop down our first bit of power. And with the power, we want to kind of leave room. Because the more room we leave, the more we can expand and add more turbines. So we'll place that down there. And what we'll start to see is, once this gets going, we'll start to see this turn from red to yellow, I believe. So just give it a second. It will start. It's hiring at the moment, and we've got people here that will actually take those jobs, which is cool. But as you can see, you can dive in and you can place down a wind power sign. This is just like, for aesthetics. I'm not going to waste money on that right now. It's silly. We'll do that later. Power plant is hiring. So they're hiring. We'll probably start to see people head on over here. But while we're waiting for this to happen, actually, we should also think about putting some water in. And we're going to just do a water tower for now. We'll upgrade to a water pumping station, which is so much better for larger cities later, but for now we'll just do a water tower. And as you can see, again, you get the water table, so obviously not as much water here, but there's a ton here, and there you go. So what we'll do is we'll just, on this side, we'll put it across from the power plant, because we'll probably, although we could always extend this some more, but we'll put it right here for now. So now you're going to start to see water flowing, hopefully power. Are they still hiring? They're still hiring. They're taking their time. So let's speed this up a little bit. Now you got people walking on over. Now there we go. So here comes the power. Power in the city. We got workers. Boom. Awesome. So now we're powering the city. If we go to our water table, we've got water flowing, which is awesome. So we're doing good. If you click on here, you can actually dive in and see how much water is being pumped per hour, which is awesome. So right now there's a ton of supply under there, which is cool. So what we can do now is, and these are just like, this is kind of the basic stuff you start with when you start doing this. So we can also put a town hall down, which will allow us to get services and stuff. And I think what we'll do is we'll keep it like right at the front here. Because we want room for expansion, right? So we'll put it right at here, which is awesome. So plop down our town hall. Yeah, baby. We're on it. Congratulations, Mayor. Your hard work has paid off. Now that you've built your town, give it a name. Alright, so let's give it a name. And I think I'm going to go with a name that people are going to know. I'm going to call it Juiceville. It just makes sense. No, you know what? I'm going to change it. Juicetropolis. There we go. We'll call it Juicetropolis. Beautiful. Let's have the Juicetropolis. We can always change it later, but we'll go with Juicetropolis, which is awesome. Right now they're closed and looking to hire. Right now we're in turtle speed. If we went to up to cheetah speed, everything would happen a lot faster. But I've realized that cheetah speed is great, but at the beginning it's best to start off slow, because as you can see, we're down to 26,000 simoleons right now. We're kind of in a deficit. We're not making money. We're actually losing money. And the reason for that is because we don't have any industry. We don't have any commercial. And right here you can actually see that there's a demand for low wealth commercial. So we want to start thinking about putting some commercial in. And I kind of want to keep away from here because this is going to be where we're going to do some oil stuff, and this is going to be our utilities and whatnot. So what we're going to do is I'd like to take some road, and again, I think it's best to start with an avenue, to be honest with you, because it gives you more options for larger buildings, which will then give Sims more jobs and you'll make more money. So I'm just going to do this. We'll keep this kind of residential for now. What we'll do is we'll extend this just a little bit. So much. Because you can't upgrade from a street to an avenue, unfortunately. You'd have to replace the entire thing, which could be a pain, but it might actually be a better option. But whatever. I'm going to do it my way. So what we'll do is we'll start like this. That's a lot of money, but we're going to do it. And then we'll throw in some commercial. We'll just do, yeah, we can do commercial here because we can build our hall that way. So we'll do that, and then we'll do that for now, and even we'll do a little bit of that. So now we're gonna get some commercial, and if I were to do this, we should probably see the demand go down a little bit. So let's go. Look at these people walk into the hall, all is well. But now we're getting also industrial demand, so we got to start thinking about doing that. And all these people are like, steady flow of water here, no problems. It's perfect. These guys are happy, water's delicious. Honey, I'm cooking your favorite llama for dinner. That's gross. Also, one thing to think about is we want to also put in things like parks, because parks and stuff will entice higher wealth individuals to move into the neighborhood. So that's always a good thing. So I like to usually start off with a small park. Usually a field with a parking lot or something, so we'll do this. And if I put this, we're going to lose a house, but I could also just put it right here. And this should service this entire area right here. And these people will get happy. Get happy, people. I put someone down there for you. Whee! So now you got people, you got the construction workers heading on over here, they're building stuff. This is already land values at 1. We want to get it up to there eventually to make a lot of money, but they're hiring. We've got all these buildings going up, which is, it's so cool. I really dig what they're doing here with the new SimCity, is like allowing you to watch them build. I think that's just so cool. Although they're kind of derpy, like, hey, I'm just walking around and it's building. This makes sense. But now harsh realities open, or vacant businesses. So now they're going to start buying businesses, and they're going to start in turn turning income from commercial, and we're going to start getting out of this deficit. So we've got $22,000, which is good right now, but we also got to be a little bit careful. This guy's got a task for us. What does he got to say? Mayor Juicetra, this is a great town, but I need a place to work. I'll do it. So basically what we need to do is we need to make industrial. That's what he's asking for, and we're going to do that for him because, well, we're the mayor and we're nice. And I think what we'll do is, again, I don't want to go crazy here. We're going to keep this kind of residential, commercial. What we'll do is we'll extend this out, and I know I'm wasting money right now. This is a little bit excessive for money, but we just want to get it a little bit out here. And again, we got to make sure that our oil, where's our oil? Right here. We're going to use that for oil, so we want to kind of keep this open for the oil well and whatnot. So on this side here is where we'll do some industrial right now. And then we'll also think about this too. I'll just do this just so that it's like a placeholder. We're going to extend that later. And let's add in some industrial right there. And we'll put an industrial right here, which is good. There's still a high demand, super high demand. But that's fine. What are you going to do? We're going to let these things go up. We'll kind of speed this up a little bit. The idea is we want to get income coming in from, as you can see, commercials starting to happen now. We want to get industrial going too. And then eventually, once we get our oil, our oil well going, everything's going to be great. And as you can see, this is going down. The demand for industrial is going down. The demand for low wealth commercial is going down, which is awesome. And these guys are all happy. Things are going well. The only problem is why? I guess we didn't do this, did we? Do that. that, and we'll keep that open. Oh, well, this is inside. We can keep that open. That's cool. So now, actually, we're making money now, albeit just like 30 civilians an hour. But we're making money, which is good. That's exactly what we want. And it's only going to get better once these start to hire. So let's speed this up a little bit. Hey, there's a petition to build a gambling house approved. So that's one cool thing is, I'll pause it here for a second. Actually, no, we'll leave it. And I hate that when you go to the corner it moves, but whatever. You can actually specialize, have your city get specializations. So for instance, I'm going to be doing this oil well soon. Once we get 7 industrial buildings going, I'll be able to actually purchase this. Once I can afford it, we'll put it there. But you can also do like mining, so you can have like coal mines. You can have trading, which is key to no matter what you are. You always want to specialize in trading because you can send domestically, you can send to the global market, which is cool. You can specialize in electronics, and this is actually something to think about. This is a great way to make money. You can also have culture, which is kind of cool. So you can have like an expo for trading. You can have a lot of people in there. You can schedule events. It's really cool. There's tons of stuff. It's so cool. Like having a pro stadium. Like it's insane. Like I got the Eiffel Tower. And then you could also have gambling, which is good for tourism stuff. So I mean, there's tons of options here in which we can take this. But I mean, we've got to think about it. We've got to think about it properly. We can't just rush into it. Anyways, guys, I think that we've had this episode going on for a while now. I'm going to end this one here, and I will see you guys in episode 2. So see you guys in a bit.